Hello everyone. I would like to present the poster that I provide in terms of the RED community meeting, and it's about a study we did about the overlap between Google and alternative search engines. So the poster is called Comparison of Source Distribution and Result Overlap in Web Search Engines, and our aim was to show whether it's a good idea to use alternative search engines, because of course we know Google, it is the standard, the default web search engine in our browsers and our phones, and it has the largest market share. But there are also other search engines such as DuckDuckGo or Ecosia or MetaGear or Bing, and we were wondering what is the difference between Google and those alternative search engines. And in terms of finding out more about the different results that both types of search engines provide, we were asking if the top results from alternative search engines differ from Google's in regard of the number of unique sources, the number of top sources, and the source concentration. That means if results are distributed over more or fewer sources in different search engines. Because our idea was that if you would like to use an alternative search engine, it had to be because of different results that both types provide you. And we used the Gini coefficient and the Jaccard similarity index to calculate the differences or the overlap and the source concentration, and we used a sample of Google Trends queries that we sent to those search engines, to Google, to Bing, to DuckDuckGo, and to MetaGear from the US and from Germany. So we had a large collection of search results that we used to calculate overlap and source concentration. And our results is something that we can see also in the graphic here, that there's a small overlap between Google and alternative search engines and a larger overlap between those alternative search engines. That means those are more similar, which also makes sense because most of them use the index of Bing, license it, and also offer kind of the same search results. But the small overlap between Google and those alternative search engines shows to us that there is indeed a difference. So there is a sense of using different search engines. Not surprisingly, the most popular domain that we found was Wikipedia, and also a lot of news services that were provided among the top 10 search results. And what we also saw here was a source concentration on only a few root domains. This is the same for Google and those alternative search engines. Yeah, so just try for yourself in practice whether you find different search results if you send your query to Google or to Bing. And maybe you find some situation where it makes more sense to use Google, and others where you would like to prefer an alternative search engine. Thanks.